Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum also very interesting, continues to move up. It did hit my next target here, I think it was yesterday at 3,050 US dollars or 3,060 I think it was. So that next target was reached. That was one of the Fib levels. That was the most likely Fibonacci level at which I did expect a turnaround. I remained confident that we would see this target level throughout this move up, and we did get there. We saw an initial reaction to it. You can see that here at 3,000. Oh no, I didn't want to move that. At $3,050. So fantastic. That was a reaction there. But Ethereum, very strong at the moment, didn't really care, moved through it. And in this current scenario here of this wave 4, there you go, the possibility is still that we could go all the way up to 3,320 roughly in this area. Yeah, it doesn't always need to be to the dollar, of course not, but it needs to be in that region, sort of, right? And so a short wick above that doesn't really invalidate that pattern here, but yeah, we shouldn't go much higher. So and also especially you've got the wave 1 here on the left hand side. You can see that was at around 3,000. Where were we here? 3,466. That candle closed, and as you might know, in a wave 4 you don't want to get into the price range of wave 1, so that would be the absolute maximum that I would give it. But already above this 0.5 Fib level at 3,320, I think this scenario might need to be revised. Okay, so I mean, so far it's all played out, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, people always tend to say, all right, you've got another scenario. Yeah, but of course you need to change as things change as well, your scenarios. But to be fair, it's all worked out, right? We were up here. I gave you that target area back here when we were moving up. I remember that, this yellow target area that worked out absolutely exactly. We then started the correction. I told you up here where the prices will go in this blue target area. There you go. And also here we had two scenarios. We had one here, yeah, also here already at around 3.5K. People said you would never reach that area, and yeah, we did get there. Then I told you here when we dropped on the 4th of December that maybe I wasn't bearish enough, so I adjusted this scenario, showed this alternative here, down here, and there we go. And then I told you if we get into this area, there's a very high chance we're going to turn around here, yeah. And whoever doesn't have a foot in the door into Ethereum or other cryptos and wants to invest, I can't give you financial advice, but that would be an area where we have a high likelihood of turning around, okay? And there we go. We're doing that, even though I primarily still expect another move down. But nobody has a crystal ball. I don't have one, so I don't know for sure, right? That's why you always want to be prepared for these scenarios. That's why a lot of my buy orders triggered here already on the way down, with the last one, I think around this area, 2.5K. I would need to double check. To be honest, I can't remember them all, but I think it did. And then, now we're obviously on the move up. I told you back down here that we're probably going to reach at least 2,660. That was reached. Most likely 3,050, there we are, and that we could still, in this scenario where we expect another wave 5 down, afterwards can expect a price level all the way up to 3,320. If we move above that, which is of course possible, it doesn't need to play out like that, but this is a very high probability. If it moves higher than that, then we have to look at a different scenario, in my view, probably still a corrective one, yeah, but we need to bear in mind, and it's different to Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't reached its target area yet down here of this whole correction. Ethereum has, yeah, and there's a good reason why I did issue to my channel members buy orders down here. So everybody who chose to follow me on my buy orders had a chance to do that and added to their Ethereum portfolio on the way down here. Yeah, so therefore everybody could be equipped for the next wave up, which could come at any time. Said when we reach this area, there is a chance, even though my primary forecast is still that we're coming down once more. Just to highlight that. So at the moment, all going according to plan. I think with this forecast here and buy orders, you're prepared for both scenarios because you left some money aside for even lower prices. Yeah, but already, quite, I think 2 or 3 buy orders were triggered down, down this way. So it's all looking good. All looking fantastic. Looking forward to what Ethereum is doing next. These down here, and even still now, I think these are historically fantastic prices. Again, no financial advice. Even now, even if the price has already gone up, even on the 8-hour chart, we're already overbought. But personally, I think these are still zooming out, you know, from where we come from, 4,800, still good prices. Yeah. When we are back up here at 4,800, now that's not a good time to buy anymore. I wouldn't buy up there anymore, personally. Yeah, there's because then we get into all-time high territory. So now we're still far away from all-time high territory. And I did just issue a Bitcoin analysis, and in the Bitcoin analysis, I think even if we move higher there, it would not be a way to all-time highs yet. And I have my doubts for Ethereum as well. I think we are going to come down once more. But the difference for Ethereum is that it has done what it needed to do in the correction. Bitcoin hasn't really. Bitcoin still hasn't seen that target area, but Ethereum has, and a lot of other cryptos have as well. Yeah. So I just need to reinforce that message that we've actually hit all the target areas. So it's fantastic. And now we're on the way up, which is actually to a degree expected. You know, first of all, we've come anyway in this target area. And even if we, where Ethereum has the possibility actually to move to all-time highs here. Yeah, because we did come into that blue target area. So anywhere in here was a high chance to turn around, even though my primary view, because looking at Bitcoin, is still that we come down once more. But, you know, nobody has a crystal ball. And so far, it's really worked out well on this way down. All the target areas were reached. And in here, I always said we have a chance to turn around. So be prepared for that. And I think as a channel member, you were, you know, everybody who joined the channel membership certainly should have been. So yeah, hopefully that was really, really helpful. Of course, you know, as I said, I don't have a crystal ball. We could come down, we could go up from here. But this was the area with the highest probability to turn around for me. And yeah, it did that. Now the question is very clearly, if we move above 3,320, for me, that wave 4 scenario is gone. And we need to look at a different one, yeah. And I'm going to issue that then shortly. We need to take a closer look at what the price is doing now, how it's going to react to that 0.5 fib level. If otherwise, it really needs to turn around now between here, the 0.382 fib level and the 0.5 fib level. It needs to turn around and then move down, and could go as low as, in my view, $1,700, yeah. But that would go in line with the sell-off for Bitcoin, which at the moment is just moving sideways after its move up today. So yeah, it's looking really interesting for Ethereum. Very exciting week, certainly not boring anymore. So far, everything here has played out perfectly in my view, yeah, everything. And now we are sort of here at a tipping point where also I can't tell you what's going to happen, right? I was really, really confident on this whole way down. Very confident that we're going to see these levels here, and we've seen them all. And the question is now, we need to wait just for that reaction to this crucial point. You know, it's getting really exciting now to the 0.5 fib level. Yeah, I would myself wish we get lower prices. Yeah, I would wish that, because that would then be loading the bags more. Otherwise, yeah, we could also, if you know, if this level gets broken, we could just move higher than from here. And yeah, we just need to wait now and see all this way here. I remain confident with this level up there, this level down here, this level here, and now we need to see. Yeah, so I tell you, when I don't really know, I remain still confident that we're going to turn around here, but there is a chance we just break through here. Yeah, so that is something to keep in mind. But that is why I haven't sold anything yet, haven't issued new sell orders at this lower level. For channel members, I remain patient, bought down here, so everything prepared for this scenario. So that is why I can lean back and just watch at the moment, and channel members should be able to do the same. So and everybody else as well, of course, who's watching these videos. The thing is here, we are not yet overbought, right, on the daily. So we're only at 58, 59. You know, the price could go up a bit more. It could potentially break. Looking at the daily RSI, yeah, there is more scope, and we're not at 60 yet even. And you could move up all the way until 70 on the momentum indicator to be at, you know, not even overbought. And you still can oftentimes move a little bit higher, as you saw back here in August. So before you get overbought and see another correction. So yeah, it could break that level, to be honest. It could do it. It looks a bit more bullish than Bitcoin, yeah. But also the difference is Ethereum has hit the target area down here. So yeah, that is interesting. Also we need to see here on the 4-day chart, which I find quite meaningful. Do we move here back into the bullish range on the 4-day RSI? That would be quite meaningful as well. Another thing to watch. And on the 4-day MACD, do we get a bullish crossover here as well? So what still is a difference to Bitcoin as well is that on the monthly chart, we haven't seen that bearish crossover. Bitcoin has seen it on the monthly. The monthly is quite meaningful. We haven't seen a bearish crossover on the monthly MACD. So that is quite important, quite meaningful. So generally, the Ethereum chart looks more bullish than Bitcoin. It has also reached the target area. So yeah, it's set up for possibly a better run than Bitcoin. Yeah, just wanted to emphasize that from my point of view here. And everything, of course, never financial advice, but hopefully the last few weeks and months have prepared us all for this scenario here. For everybody who's been watching and following me, so far everything's played out really nicely, I think. And now is a moment just to wait a little bit, and the next few days are going to tell us how it's going to continue. Really at a tipping point at the moment, right? So yeah, hopefully you liked the update about Ethereum. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe consider to join as a channel member. You can do that on my website. You can find a link for that in the description, which is www.morecryptoonline.com in one word. Or you can even join here on YouTube. Same extras for both. It's just an alternative way of signing up, and then you can get access to Discord, Telegram, and also a weekly live stream. We had one yesterday, really nice. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.